Hey guys, it's me, Lil Shees, and
Dr. Shoes.
And we're back at it. And today we're going to be teaching you how to buy and resell shoes in bulk. 5 tips.
5 tips, 5 easiest ways.
Yep.
First of all, happy holidays to you guys. We love the support. Appreciate you guys out there. Hopefully you guys are safe out there with your friends and families.
Yep.
Appreciate all the support you guys are giving us. It's been a crazy year.
Yeah.
Thought we'd try to do something different on this video, but we do got a giveaway, $100 giveaway, so make sure to sub to the channel. All right, I'm excited about this video. You ready to get into it?
Yep.
All right, peace.
Tip number 1, find your seller.
Yeah, so you want to find yourself a trusted seller. I would say use your local apps. Probably your best app.
OfferUp.
OfferUp, yeah. So what you want to do is find someone you trust and you could repeatedly go to.
Yep.
There's going to be 2 types of sellers. Tell them about the 2 types of sellers.
There's going to be the long-term sellers or the quick flips.
Yep. And you want to go and get that seller who's the quick flip.
Yep.
Because you're buying from that guy. The quick flip guy doesn't care if he makes $40, $60. Even if the shoe's going to go up to $200, $300, it doesn't bother him. So what you want to do is get connected with the guy who's the quick flip, who's going to sell you bulk. He's going to make his $40, sell 10 shoes to you. He's going to get his $400. He doesn't care if those shoes double or triple. He just wants to make the quick flip. So what you want to do is find your guy that you could trust. And we're usually that guy for a lot of people. Yeah. So sometimes we don't care about the long-term hold. We do kind of both. Sometimes we're the long-term hold, sometimes we're a quick hold.
And for the fragments, long-term. Metacom, long-term.
But if they're like a Jordan 1, well, I would say like a Jordan 11, like a bread or something that we're not going to hold just because the price point's so high. We're going to be that quick flip person, and we're going to give someone 10 shoes and just make $60 off a shoe. We're okay with that.
Yeah.
And what you want to do is find people like that who just want to be that quick flip and someone you trust, and that way you can get a lot of shoes at a really good price. Also, you could be your own seller.
Yeah.
You could do your own work. You could join raffles. You could have friends join raffles.
Head starts.
You could do all that. You can get 10, 15 shoes yourself.
Yep.
So buying in bulk doesn't necessarily mean going to this guy, hey bro, give me 30 shoes for a great deal. No, you could be your own bulk supplier.
Yeah.
Just do the footwork. You need bankroll, obviously.
Yeah. Because
if you want to be a bulk seller, you want to be able to hold for the long term.
Yeah. Tip number 2, you gotta find the right shoe.
It all depends on the shoe.
Yeah.
As we've learned through our trials and tribulations, you don't want to hold every shoe. You don't want to sell every shoe. Exactly. You gotta know and learn through mistakes.
Yeah.
Through mistakes. Speaking of mistakes, selling 9 obsidians. You gotta learn from your mistakes and understand what shoe goes up,
what shoe goes down.
And all you can really do is study like we did, because at one point we knew nothing.
Yep.
So what you gotta do is study the pattern, or you can watch videos like this that will guide you through it. But like we know, Jordan 1s before, it was the smaller sizes.
Yeah.
Now this year, it's the bigger sizes.
The 11s do good because everyone wants 11 in town.
Yep.
All the locals, they all want 11s, 12s, 13s.
I remember before it was 7 through 8.
Yeah.
All the money sizes. So you got to adapt with time.
Yep.
Also grade schools. We've learned over time that people love grade schools and they come at a cheap price point. We know that people love Jordan 1s. We know that people love classic colorways like Brett's. Yes.
All this stuff.
So what you got to do is learn what people want. What's the right shoe?
Yep.
What's the price point for the shoe? Do you want to hold a shoe that's $250 like a Jordan 11 and it increases maybe $50 over a year? No. So you got to see what makes sense, what makes the most sense for holding over time. That's why people love grade schools.
Tip number 3, you got to find the right buyer.
Yep. So you got to build a reputation. So you got to make yourself the right buyer.
Yeah.
How do you become the right buyer?
You gotta gain reputation. You gotta keep selling to the right people. You gotta be consistent.
Yep. So what happens is after someone trusts you, you become their go-to guy. Yeah. And that's what happens with us. Before the shoe even drops, hey bro, can you get me this? Can you get me this? Can you get me that size? Once you prove yourself locally, people will come to you, and because people don't want to shop around, people don't want to waste time, people don't want to go through apps, people don't want to wait 3 weeks. Once they know you're trustworthy, they rather go straight to you, even if they pay more than StockX and go, because they still don't have to pay all the fees and all that, and they're gonna buy from you because they trust you.
Yeah.
And that's how you do. You do honest work. You do right by the buyer. They're gonna trust you, and that's how you become the buyer.
Yep. Tip number 4, you gotta know the timing.
You gotta know the timing. When to buy the shoe, when to sell the shoe.
Yep.
Sounds very simple, but it's actually not that simple.
It's not simple at all, actually.
So when you want to buy the shoe, you usually want to buy the shoe when everyone gets in their hand and sells off. Just for example, the Yeezy Breads. They were $1,200 before.
It's $300 now.
Everyone gets them in hand. I'm buying them for $330, $340, even though market's around $400.
Yeah.
We all know you look at patterns. We all know the black, triple black Yeezys were bricking. Now they went up to $600.
You see, like they'll go up. Even though they come out, they'll still go right back up.
Yep. So don't get stuck with what's on StockX and go understand history, patterns, and know what's going to happen. Because usually it's just like the stock market. Things usually do a repeated pattern.
And they rise.
Same thing with shoes. You know the breads are going to go up. So if you're spending $330, $340, man, I mean, you know it's going to go up to $600.
Yeah.
So if you have bankroll, you have patience, and if you don't have bankroll, it's okay. Start with one shoe, still take the tips we give you, and then do it with 2 shoes. Do it with 3 shoes. Then do it with 10 shoes. We know guys who had no bankroll, and now they're huge bankrolls because what they do is they keep doing it and repeating the pattern and keep multiplying their inventory.
And that 2J Kicks,
Yep.
he was homeless.
Yep.
He made a store, and now look at him, man.
Yep. And we got buddies locally who do the same thing. They were hustling and grinding with 1 shoe or 2 shoe. Now like they got big bulks. Hey, that's all it is. You just gotta follow these tips, and you can do it too. So it's all about timing, and also the timing of when to sell the shoe.
Yeah.
You don't want to sell the shoe too early.
You don't want to sell too late.
Exactly. You don't want to hold a shoe for 5 years and make $40.
Yeah.
You gotta know when to let them go.
Tip number 5: purchase price.
You gotta know when to negotiate the price and what price to negotiate. So if you're buying 3, 5, 10, obviously the more you buy, the better.
Discount, you know?
You know, get a discount. And you know, the seller is going, like when we sell cheaper when someone's going to buy 3 or 4 because, you know, one is less hassle. You know, you don't have to deal with multiple people.
Yeah.
And as the buyer, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to, you know, it's time and money. So if you're buying 10 shoes, you should expect a bigger discount. It's obvious, but you got to know what that discount is. And you know what? Sometimes don't sweat over paying over $20 or $40.
Yeah.
If you know the shoe's going to go up $200, $300,
why not?
Hey man, if you can buy the right shoe, go spend $20, $30 more. It's okay. Because your time is money.
Yep.
So we just thought we'd do this for you guys. If you guys do like these type of videos, we will probably be doing, you know, resale type of videos once a week on give you tips and tricks that we use. Because we pretty much started off knowing nothing. We knew nothing. We just like shoes. We weren't really, we're not, I wouldn't say we're resellers, but you know, we get a lot of shoes that we like to wear at the same time. It's nice to resell shoes and pay for the shoes you like to wear.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can wear the shoe for free and resell, because I know retailers get a lot of bad names, but hey, that's the reality of the game. I mean, if there was no hype around the shoes, a lot of people wouldn't like the shoes. I mean, there's some shoes we like no matter whether there's hype or not, but the reality of the thing is reselling is a big part of the culture, and you know, we're okay with it. You gotta adapt with the culture and go with it.
Yeah.
So, you know, those of you guys who want to make money, you know, or want to just get the shoe, how to cop, we're gonna do all that for you guys, but we thought we'd start giving some tips on you guys how to resell. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright guys, well, let us know if you guys want us to keep making videos like these. Alright guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Happy holidays. Peace.